subscribers. Great to have you here today. So today we are going to be discussing the upcoming workshop about owning your tech stack. I think it's quite important for property managers to understand the pros and the cons of owning your own tech stack. And for that, for the workshop taking place on July 8th at 10 a.m. East Coast time and 4 p.m. Central European time, I have a special guest. He's the founder of Yoomondo. His name is Alexi Jones. And with Alexi, we are going to take you through the pros and the cons of owning a tech stack. And we're going to take you through a unique opportunity because basically, Alexi, I have something very special for you, the ability to get started with your own tech stack or to add something quite interesting for you. So without further ado, let's get into what the workshop is about and why you should be attending. I would like to welcome Alexi. Alexi, how are you?
Doing fine, Thibaut. Doing fine.
Thank you so much for taking the time. And I said we've been planning for the last couple of weeks this workshop, and I got the date right? It's on July the 8th, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the date I've got. So yeah.
Okay, and time is 10 a.m. East Coast time for the US. It's 4 p.m. Central European time, and we'll probably be in different time zones ourselves at that moment. So that's why I want to make sure people can know. And if you already know, guys, you want to attend the workshop, you can straight away click on a button. There's going to be a button in the article to save your seat. So, Alexi, what's the workshop about?
So the workshop really is twofold. It's firstly to really discuss this question of own versus rent for your tech stack as a property manager. So we're really going to dig into detail and really discuss around this, discussing the pros and cons, and also discussing, I wouldn't call them shortcuts, but I'd call them ways that you can make your life easier when doing this. This is point number one. Point number two, we're going to discuss specifically about digital hospitality solution, which is what people also call a guest app. And this is one of the key parts of the tech stack. It's often not the first part that people build. People will often build their PMS first and then look at this. But we're going to talk about this aspect because this is the software that myself and my team have been building for the past few years, and somewhere where we can really bring value.
This is super interesting, and I will ask a couple of questions here. First, again, it's not a webinar in the sense that we're not going to show slides and talk about theory, right? It's really about the pros and cons, of in real life, and also this unique opportunity, basically, where people will be able to acquire this digital hospitality solution you talked about. But first, I talk about real life experience because I think with your own background, you do bring to the table this experience of building a tech stack for your own company, but I think for other people too, right?
Yeah, so I've had, I think, quite an interesting past 10 years where I've spent some time building my own startups, mainly in the hospitality and travel space, but also building startups from the ground up for high net worth individuals. So there was a Saudi family office, there's a Chinese investor as well in different spaces. And that's something I've enjoyed doing a lot because that's taking a product, building it from scratch, building the team for generally quite demanding final clients.
And so you said you had your own startup, and I do remember meeting you a couple of years ago when you were promoting Yoomondo. Can you maybe tell us a bit about Yoomondo, please?
Sure. So Yoomondo is a digital hospitality solution that basically is used from the moment that a guest makes a booking in one of your properties. So it's an app that, on the one hand, simplifies your processes. So it automates, for example, guest check-in, it automates guest check-out, it automates sending out pre-arrival information. A lot of these, not very difficult, but at scale, quite time-consuming tasks. And in addition, it gives something good for the guests. So lots of personal information from the property manager on the local area and on the properties themselves. Offers ability to book third-party activities and tours around the property. Offers the ability for guests to book extra services provided by the property manager. It's really a full suite of digital services that the guest can use and which results in time saved for the property manager and additional revenues.
Mm. So during the July 8th workshop, which is actually going to be live, by the way, people will be able to ask their own questions. I will be, of course, asking you questions. We'll go through the workshop together. But so without revealing too much, but maybe to give people a taste of it. So, so this whole debate of owning versus renting your tech stack. So can you explain maybe why someone would want to acquire the Yoomondo tech stack or source code package? Why they would want to acquire this to build their tech stack? Why would it be a good step, for example, for them?
Yeah. So the thing that's quite unique here is we're making the source code of Yoomondo available to rental scale-up members who want to use it to scale. Why this is, I think, really unique and really interesting is because it basically catapults you 12 months in the future in one go. Instead of building this whole thing from scratch, trial and error, putting it out there, these things take time and effort and cost to build. So we're making our source code available at much less than what it would cost, A, to build it, and B, if you were to acquire the whole company. This is a potentially quite interesting way of really leapfrogging your competitors.
Fantastic. So, so we'll be talking way more about this on July the 8th. So again, like pros and cons of owning your tech stack, using the case of Yoomondo, right? As like why, like it's a very good, I think, illustration of how to think through the problem, and also have this, again, this unique opportunity to basically save time and go faster with this digital hospitality solution towards, again, owning your own tech stack. All right, with this, Alexi, thank you so much for your time today.
Okay, thank you, Thibaut. Looking forward.
Exactly, and see you all on July 8th. Obviously, it's free to attend. It's live, so get ready, have your questions ready, make them very difficult so Alexi has a hard time answering, because really, as usual, we really want to make sure that you're learning things. It's real life knowledge for you, and we can really help you scale faster in a way that makes sense for your own business, because you're the only one who can take the right decisions. See you soon.